Are you looking to change your life experience? Are you looking to transform your experience of life? Have you had enough of suffering? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Because through my experience, a lot of times it may take that quiet desperation. It may take that bottom, as one may say in life, for somebody to open up enough to be able to transform like never before. Now, the teachings, in truth, may all be one in essence, as all great enlightened teachers have reminded us over and over again how powerful our thoughts and our emotions are. So are you open, willing, and ready to look at yourself and to see exactly what thoughts and emotions you are entertaining inside of yourself? To look into the mirror and really get a good view without judgment, without harm, without responding so quickly to yourself in an autopilot way. Being able to take on the challenges of all challenges, the challenge to see for yourself how much resistance is inside of you that you are creating inside of your life, how much of a challenge you are making life to be when life can be a great adventure. Now, this isn't to say it's necessarily easy and simple. Simple it may be, but easy it may not be. It's something that very few finish, let alone begin their own healing journey of truly looking inside themselves, looking in, checking in, and changing. But those who have done it, those who have followed through, have never been disappointed. And so this challenge is not a challenge. It's not a course to put on the mantle so that you can show everybody that you completed this. This is something that is never fully completed, yet it is something you have already completed because it is your destiny without you realizing. This is a universal call for everybody to journey inside of themselves for true self-knowledge. Now, the basic course, the basic program to help people understand life for themselves, to study with Master Shane. This is at an incredible, affordable price, though it's live. It has to be done in the moment, with the opportunity, with the chance, with the window that is present. We have to understand that life is constantly moving forward. And though we may miss some things that happen, how do we use that for fuel to erase our consciousness and our awareness to take better use of the resources and the opportunities that exist in this present moment? We can get lost in things. We can create schedules that are unmanageable, and we can create a life that is very hectic. One of the biggest things that we're going to collectively have to look at on a world scale is our quality and our standard of living. We have to look at how we are living and how we want to live, our ideal of how we really want to live, and what living is all about. Heal thyself, heal thy world. Universal call program is launching February 18th, 2023 at an incredible, affordable rate at only $7 per month. There are no excuses. If you cannot afford this, write us an email explaining why, and we will review that for any scholarship opportunities or any financial assistance that we can help. But we have to start to understand the self-worth inside of ourselves. The beginning part of this program is self-knowledge. We'll be getting into transformational eating and developing our understanding of spirituality through our eating, through everyday analogies and symbolisms that we can find through things that we do every single day without realizing. We're going to be raising our consciousness, and we're going to be transitioning to a lot of other things. This is a live program, and this is being part of history in the making, as we are all making history in the moment, whether we realize that or not. So these are going to have weekly classes that are recorded and turned into courses and turned into teachings later on. The launch date is February 18th, 2023, to be part of the boot camp. The first 2 weeks of this program are going to be recorded in such a way that they will be the reboot camp, the initiation, the orientation of this program of people to come, people to follow afterwards. But we have to understand the part of action, the part of movement within the moment, and that now is the time. It's not saying that we always have to be in action, but we have to train ourselves in such a way that when it's time to act, we act without hesitation. There are a lot of resources, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of connections that we have in today's world, and we have to understand quality. We have to understand value. So I'm not saying that you have to take this course, that you should take this course, though you probably should take this course. What I'm saying is that this course, to begin with initially, is for the right people. There's a small group, early adopters as they say, who will be part of history as this grows and this goes out into the world and helps others as well too, helps many. But that only begins as it helps one-on-one. And this is an introduction into holistic being life coaching. This is what it's all about. For me, in my experience, the mentorship and the coaching is invaluable. It's irreplaceable. I spent a lot of resources, and that's what we're looking at. This is getting into, and this will open up the door for the executive enlightened warrior training, but as well too as we are first focusing on this, and we're building a small group that will be able to take this at a larger scale. But we have to build a solid foundation, and having that personal attention, people who want to work closely with me and to be able to train with me, to be able to transform themselves and to become strong, to build fortitude of inner strength and a pure heart, to be able to love regardless of any other external circumstance, to be able to transform their circumstances and to build more self-confidence and more self-esteem, to build healthy goals inside of their life and to create achievement with those goals, and to build movement and to leave something behind, and to be able to create a beautiful life that leaves room for interaction and for people that they could help, that they could share with, of things that they have overcome inside of their life. That's what we all want as a teacher in life, but we have to understand that is a role in life. And so to become the greatest teacher, you first have to become the greatest student of life. That's part of what this is to help others, inspire them, regardless of whether they want to train with Master Shane or not, to be able to become more of a serious student in life. It's about getting your wisdom on, getting your understanding on, learning for yourself, so that we can all have people who can better navigate inside of the world, and to be able to help more people truly find that inside of themselves, so that they can be a success in their own book, in their own right. It's not necessarily being successful in society's eyes. That's something that we have to look at and really see and redefine. primarily what we're doing is we're redefining health and really taking another perspective in what health looks like and what it means to us. Because success is not just having money. Money is a tool. Money is a responsibility to fulfill the world's needs. So we're looking at, number one, we're looking at a happiness test. So we can be able to see how happy and identify how happy we are in life. Because what's life without happiness? If you're not happy and you're living, are you really living? So there's a huge discrepancy with our values of our goals and what we're seeking. We're always seeking money, but what do we need the money for? What kind of life are we actually trying to live? So this isn't about, you need to have money. In reality, this course initially beginning off, especially because it's marketed with a very affordable price point, you're getting so much value for this price point, but you have to use your time wisely. You have to build the commitment, the drive, and the dedication inside of yourself to be able to utilize these teachings in the moment as we go on, as we build the group, as we build the support and the emotional support of everybody. To be able to participate and engage and come alive inside yourself, inside your own life. You're going to reap the benefits. You're going to start to bear fruit, and you're going to want to give back. Which is very, very healthy. That's how the world works. That's how life renews itself. So this is an introductory video, as we'll be developing and we're releasing more information as this comes, as the final countdown begins to this launch, February 18th, 2023, Heal Thyself, Heal Thy World. This is a culmination of many years of training and self-healing, which I want to help share with the world at large, one person at a time, one heart at a time. There's amazing things that I've learned about healing, and healing's not necessarily saying that you're going to be healthy and you're going to physically recover. It's more looking at it on the energetic, vibrational, spiritual level of this, that there are lessons to learn, and as we learn our lessons, we can ease our suffering and our attachment to the life experiences that we have to have here. There are some experiences that we have to have, that we're here to learn from and to go through and to grow through. So not to be afraid, because that can cause more harm if our mind is undisciplined and we're always worrying and we're always creating anxiety inside of our lives and inside of the lives of others as well. There's going to be daily lessons as well as homework to help move each individual inside of this course. This is an amazing program, especially at the launch, at being part of something that's going to be used over and over and over again, as well as the group chat. That's the primary components and details of this course that are being released right now. There are also other benefits as well too. The paid weekly newsletter with the correspondence. That's a very valuable thing as we're getting into the understanding of correspondence with one another. And then we're also going to be having silent mini retreats, meditation retreats weekly, and there will be a discount for the members and the practitioners of self who sign up for the Heal Thyself, Heal Thy World program for $7 a month. This is $7 a month. I feel a lot of people can afford this. They can fit this in their budget, and mostly, the bigger part that we're gonna have to budget here is our time, because this is not a huge financial commitment. This is more of a time commitment, because generally speaking, we either have money or we have time, and one of our goals is to work towards a place inside of ourselves where we can build a solid foundation where we both have money and time, because these are responsibilities, these are resources that we have. It's a responsibility to use our resources wisely to fulfill our needs and to fortify ourselves for storms that may come, so that we can survive, or a part of us can survive, continue on. There's a part of us that always continues on, And so that's something about this program where we're not trying to change the world. This is for those who've come to a place inside their life where, sometimes it takes trying everything in the book, but the book of you, and taking a journey, closing that book for a little bit here, and just really getting inside of you, inside of your own head, inside of your own heart, to see what's really holding you back in life, rather than worrying about what's going on inside the world. Because what's going inside of the world is that's the world, and we're only here for a very small time. So what is our part going to be? We can look at our part and we can think it's small, but the reality is our part is large. Our part is so big. The reality is that we are all influencers, and we influence, especially when you understand degrees, at a high degree, because you may not think that you know many people, but maybe somebody that that knows somebody that knows somebody knows the world at large. And maybe somebody that you know who knows that somebody else knows them all. There's a part inside of all of us that knows. So we got to be careful what we tell ourselves. Sometimes too much talk can cause a lot of harm inside of our lives. So it's important to start to implement a meditation practice and to train with somebody that can really give you some beautiful feedback to help you make quantum progress inside of your life, to receive quantum change in your results and the fruits that you bear in life. And that's not just talking a physical thing, but we're talking about what type of emotional states you find yourself in. So if you're looking to build a more graceful, happier, calm life and willing to train with Master Shane and do your homework, this is the program for you. Heal Thyself, Heal Thy World. Universal program, being released February 18th, 2023. See you there. Many blessings.